This might not show anybody. Hi, Mike. I'm trying something new. Hi, Shane. How are you guys? Hi, Pappy. Sad. Why are you sad? Hey, Mike. Hold on one second, guys. Gabe? Gabe? Can you guys go in the house? I'm live. Hey, Pat. Okay, tell me how Sarah's doing. Hi, Claire. Hey, Tina. Okay, so explain. Pains in her back? Whereabouts, Shane? Ah, I'm familiar with that one, Shane. Okay, let me ask you a question, Shane. Has she been on pain medication? Huh. Okay, like a pinched nerve can, Hey, Tommy, how are you, sweetie? Quiet, kitty. When a bee stings you. Yeah, yeah, that's a common answer, Mike, for a lot of people, trust me. Like a bee. Like a bee sting. Right at the tailbone? Shane, I think this is something that you're going to need to email me for. We'll pray for her tonight, but I think that I need to talk to you privately. So you need to email me, but we'll definitely pray for her tonight. No, I imagine it's probably nerve related. There's a whole bunch of that's called the coccyx bone, and there's a whole bunch of things related to that. So you're gonna need to email me, and we'll go over that. I'll tell you about a couple of things. Ask you a few questions to ask her. Okay? Thank you, sweetie. Tommy, how are you doing? Hey, Miss Sissy. How are you, hon? Is it hot enough for you today out there? Good grief. I did not think it could get much hotter than it did today. I mean, I think my sweat was sweating. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it, Mike? And I love the heat. All is well, Tommy? Hmm. Okay. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you, hon? Yeah, I did want to say something to you guys, too. You know, we have a lot of people that come in here and ask for prayers and kind of tell their story. Hey, Miss Martha. Kind of tell their story, and we pray for each other, and sometimes we can help each other out. We did have a sad situation, you know, just happen. But I also know, because I've gotten a couple emails from a couple of people, now they're embarrassed to even say about their problems because of what happened to Annalise. Please, guys, don't be that way. Please. You know, everybody loved Annalise, and Annalise situation is different. Not everybody is in the same. Hey, Ryan, not everybody's in the same position, and not everybody has the same problems. And don't think that your problems are so minimal compared to. You can't do that. I mean, you can. I mean, um, but guys, don't keep stuff to yourself if you want to share. You're used to sharing here. I just don't want you to feel guilty because you're saying, you know, your foot hurts compared to what happened. You know, all of us are dealing with what happened to Annalise in our own way, and it's not going to go away. You know, but does that mean everybody's got to stop talking or praying for each other or playing games or being silly? No, absolutely not. You deal with Annalise your way. Hello, Miss Dolly. How are you, hon? But I don't want anybody to stop having fun or coming on this channel or keeping their mouth shut because they feel guilty. Please don't do that. Your problem to you is just as important as somebody else's problem to them. And I really have missed you guys too. Good to hear, Dolly. Yeah, I do have to say, you know, and I will tell you guys this. I was in I was in bad shape past couple of days. Oh my goodness. And then listen to this. I keep getting these dreams telling me I'm gonna die. So I got mad and started fighting back, and I said, you know what? When it's my time, it's my time. I don't want to hear it. In the meantime, I'm going about my business, and I don't want to hear nothing. You know, I'm just so sick and tired of hearing that garbage. I want to do stuff that I want to do. You know what I mean? And I enjoy coming on here at night and talking to everybody and having fun, whether we have activity or not, even if we got to listen to cats fight and joke around with each other and pray for each other. I want to do that and keep doing that. Yeah, well, I think the enemy's at work, you know what I'm saying? I really do. And he's not taking this channel down. That's all there is to that. He's not stopping us. And whether you believe that or agree with me or not, it's just the way I really feel. And I'm not letting him do it. Sorry. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And I have so much fun. I don't really think about, I don't think about, hey, Wonder, long time no see. I don't think about pain. I don't think about bad stuff when I'm on here. Oh, I miss you guys so much. And I do have a lot of fun. And I especially like it when we have booger activity. But I got some new news for you. Exactly, Mike. I got some good news for everybody about something I just got an email on as far as GERD is concerned. I know you do, Martha. Hee. There is a concoction you can make if you're not taking PPIs, you know, the proton pump inhibitors. If you're not taking that, there's a little concoction that you can make that you can take every night before you go to bed. And I'm doing it tonight. I experimented with it about an hour ago, and I have to say I have not had any GERD or any coughing. You notice I'm not coughing? So I'm going to try it for a week to 10 days and see how it works. If it works, oh my goodness. Now I added a couple things to it, but the understanding's there. Hey Houston, how are you? Ouch. Hey Miss Tina, good to hear. Miss Pat. All my lurkers, you know, I'm on, actually, guess what? I'm on YouTube, guys. Woohoo! I'm trying it out. Now, I can't see any of the stuff that I could see before. It's completely blank. All I see is you guys is talking. So that might help. Does the screen look any different? Not that you can really tell, but, you know. I'm gonna turn you over here and let you see. Does the camera look any different? Oh, there's that stuff. Woohoo! Look at all that medicine. Those are all vitamins over there. Vitamins, minerals, herbs. See my kickboxing. Is that a cat? I'm gonna have to do a daytime video and see how it is. If the camera's better. How's the sound? Can you guys hear me okay? Oh my goodness. Good night, Mike. Yeah, that's why a lot of them, but as long as they're in dark containers, they're not getting the sunlight. And I do have a fan now. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. I'm waiting because earlier I kept hearing something hitting the screen. And we have those big, they're not June bugs, but they kind of look like they're some kind of beetle. And they keep hitting the screen. So if it hits tonight, it's not Sassy's throwing stuff. I mean, not at the window. It'll be those bugs, because I'm sure they're going to be attracted to the light. Hey, Quinn. How are you? Well, hello, AKA. My neighbor went ahead and got his bush hog out today, and that means tomorrow I'm going to go over and talk to him. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm going to ask his permission to go to that area that I told you guys about. And if he lets me, I'll go out at night, and I'll go ahead and I'll bring a flashlight and tell him I'll go out at night and see what he says. Bye, Mike. Have a blessed night. I think I'll do it during the day first, so you guys can all see where I'm at, where I'm going. That's scary, Wonder Pup. I miss being a firefighter, you know that? Anyways, I'll go out during the day first once I get his permission, and I'll take just walk you guys around. And then I'll go ahead and I have to find my battery pack. But did anybody get hurt, Wonder? Everybody's fine here so far, Rick. Or AKA. Thank you for asking. No deaths, I hope. Wonder. Those are cats. You guys are hearing cats down right below my window. Hello, Chris. Yeah, I've got, ooh, that's horrible. Okay, we'll pray for him too. Anybody have any praise reports? We had quite a few of them on the chat. Hey, Tiffany. Okay, Wonder Pup, that's good. That's really good. No, Tommy, did you email me? Uh-oh, I don't like it when people say that. Did you by chance? That means either someone stole your account. Yes, Houston, or are you talking to the other D? Oh, Gator. Yes, the other D. Okay. Hey, Michael. How are you? I want to hear some praise reports. Somebody tell me something awesome that's happened recently. I told y'all my husband got a job. Woohoo! Good night, sissy. Love you. God bless. We will be going to, God willing, we will be going to Falk. That's 2 pieces of good news. I know that Annalisa's son got the money that was sent. That's 3 pieces of good news, because that means, you know, instead of him being homeless, he has money to do something with. Yeah, we're going to have to do something about getting Bob home, aren't we? Big time prayers. Hello, Blue. How are you? Yes, God is great. I know, Pappy. Awesome, Tiffany. Awesome. That is so good to hear. That is a really great praise report. Thank you for sharing. I got some more good news too. My daughter's getting married. So happy. Oh, that's so good to hear. Praise God, Tiffany. That is so wonderful. We need to share more of the praise reports. I think everybody needs it. Thank you, Quinn, Martha. Thank you. She's very happy. She's very happy. I missed whatever Elizabeth said. apparently. What did Elizabeth say? Hey, Tater. Exactly, Tiffany. Remember, I believe in that Texas. It is. I can't see nothing. It's just dark here. How you doing, Tater? I gotta get the name of this. Hold on. Okay. Okay, Wonder Pup. I will do. Why are you groggy? Did you just wake up? You just get... What happened? Praise God, Mike. Hey, Belle. That is awesome. That's a serious... one of my serious prayers. I'm glad you're getting better, Gator. I want to repeat what everybody says, that time heals all wounds, but that's not necessarily true. Sometimes life can heal some wounds if you let the Lord allow it. Aww. Okay, Tater. We miss you. I have to give you my new phone number, Tater. So if you would, text me on Messenger so I can give you the new number. Or if you don't, I will. Hey, Reddy. How are you? You know, there's finally a nice little breeze. I think this will work. I don't think I'll be sitting here sweating. Yeah, I am. I missed what you said, Houston. Dang it. Let me go back to... I'm going to go to the computer. Hang on 1 second so I can read what he said, what he wrote. Hold on. Sorry, I had to run back there. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, Gator. I understand how that feels, Houston. I'm sorry. My heart goes out to you, and I'll pray for you tonight. Hi, Arena. I wanted to know if you guys have ever heard of something called amio. AMEO. Okay, Tater. But you still gotta call me. Hey, Southern Cal, how are you? Yes, Ameo. Good to hear, Southern. Okay, so now that I have your attention for Ameo, I just found a place. It's called AMEO that is selling um, it's a transdermal patch, CBD patch that has other stuff too. No, not amnio. That's cute, Tater. Tiffany, are you the ones talking about the job? Yeah, he's cute, huh, Mike? Ah, I can't help it. Okay, Martha. Well, anyways, this patch apparently has multiple things on it, in it, when you put it on. Confucius? Have me confused like Confucius? I got what you were saying. And I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try it tonight on my husband. You're supposed to leave it on for 24 to 48 hours. I'm going to see how it works, and then I'll give you guys my review. But if it does what it says it's going to do, I think this is a much better way because um, if you don't leave the CBD oil in your mouth long enough for it to soak in and you just swallow it, then you're not getting very much CBD. It's really important that you leave the CBD oil in your mouth for a while. A minute is the least. No, that's fine. He is a guinea pig because he's got so many different problems. So, and he's a little on the non-compliant side. So what I do is I'll experiment with him because you can give that guy medication and it doesn't work on him when somebody else will knock him out. Well, there's other ways, yes, Gator, but this is something that I haven't tried on him before. But my husband was burned in a motorcycle accident, so um, he had a lot of medication, a lot of medication. He was burned over a great percentage of his body. So medicines don't phase him at all. So now that he has RA, which is rheumatoid arthritis, there's not a lot of things that help him, and he's in a lot of pain, and he refuses to take that, you know, all the nasty medications the doctor wants to give you, opioids and stuff like that. So we're trying out different kinds of CBD for him. And so I'm going to try this on him tonight and see how it works. There's a couple places you can put it. You can put it on the back of your arm or the arm just like you would a nicotine patch. Okay, AKA. Or you can put it on your thigh. I've given him CBD oil, though, Houston, it didn't work for him. And then you can also put it on the back of your neck. And so that's where I'm going to try it tonight on him, is the back of his neck. Yeah, me too, Shane, because if it does, I'm going to suggest this to other people, because I know there's a lot of people taking CBD like me that it doesn't work, so I can't take it. Yeah, it does. I don't think I'm going to try under his armpits, because if I do that, and you pull out his hair, he'll probably dump water on my head or something. I know, Shane, I'm trying really, really hard to find something. Like I said, the Cordalis with the GABA works really well for a lot of people. And most of the time it works on me, on my sciatic, but it does nothing for my stomach. Completely different. Do you know where she's getting hers from, Tiffany? Because, like I said, this has other stuff in it besides the CBD. Hold on, I'll get the paper. I'll read it to you. Okay. All right, this is what... Yeah, exactly, Tater. Oh, that's horrible already. I have a very low tolerance, man. You give me a Tylenol 3 and I'm gone. I'm sure it is, Gator. All right, so I'm going to read this to you, what this says. It says ingredients. Are you guys ready? Everybody listening? Ryan, you're sending me stuff, but I can't look at it right now. Okay, so this is what it says. It says ingredients: white willow bark extract, cat's claw extract, hemp, cannabis sativa, CBD oil, 0.3% THC certified, water-soluble hemp, cannabis sativa, CBD powder, also 0.3%, CoQ10 black pepper extract, dermal approved acrylic copolymer adhesive. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Hey, Christy. Now down here, I'm going to read what it says. Oh my goodness, Tater, that would kill me. Literally, you shouldn't be taking that much Tylenol anyway. Bad boy. And actually, if you take too much, it'll do the opposite on you, keep you awake. All right, this says here, helps support multiple key body systems to promote a general sense of well-being. Dual delivery system provides fast and sustained distribution of CBD for 24 hours. Helps encourage calm, collected feelings during periods of stress or nervousness. Influences the endocannabinoid system for fast-acting comfort of muscles. Helps produce or promote restful sleep. CBD combined with CoQ10 helps support normal energy production. Cat's claw and willow bark help support a normal inflammatory response and aid immune equilibrium. Good, now I'm going to cough. Okay, thank you. Yeah, my phone was blowing up. Wonder Pup. So we're going to give it a shot tonight and see how it works. I'll do it for the next couple of days and see how it works on him, and then I'll report back to you guys. But boy, wouldn't that be nice? Oh, don't apologize. You're fine. It's just I knew before you said it. Nah, 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 nah. Don't apologize. You're fine. It happens all the time. It doesn't disrupt anything, so don't worry about it. Yeah. If it works, yes, absolutely. But I like the combination of the stuff that's in it. I really do like that. And here's another thing too that you can do. On top of that transdermal, you can go ahead and put essential oils, which will soak in with it if you wanted to. You can just, you know, put a drop on top of it of some other kind of essential oil, and it'll actually mix with it. So this sounds really good. It's promising, but we'll see how it works. Oh, absolutely. No, you don't need a prescription. Absolutely not. Denny, you're so bad. And there's my husband. He doesn't know anything about this. This is the first time he's hearing about it, so guess what? He's going to be the guinea pig tonight. As a matter of fact, baby, if you're going to go to bed before me, you might want to come upstairs so I can put this on you. He's hurting really bad, Christy, and his wife's hurting too. If any of you guys wanted to donate, go ahead and go back to that GoFundMe. It's still there. That's for Shane and his wife. Hi, all you scrubs. Shut up, stomach. No, scrubs, Houston. Scrubs. Hey, Cryptid, how are you? Yeah, some people are not in states where you can buy the pot. It's not legal. You can't even buy the THC oils. Okay, so like Arkansas is one of them. So, and my husband could probably, you know, he'd probably do really well on that one, but they won't sell it here. You can't buy it here. But I couldn't, because if I go back to work nursing, they test. So I would test positive and get fired. So no thanks. But trust me, I've been trying very diligently to find somebody outside the state to buy it for me, for him to try it. And not the kind you roll either. Oh, that's too funny. How many of you guys in here actually smoke pot? Yes, you're very good, scrubs. Yeah, well, CBD oil is not the same as the THC stuff. Hey, Chuck, how are you? Welcome back, hon. Well, that'll still leave Arkansas out, because I promise you. Hey, you know something, Houston? Arkansas would not even allow the medical marijuana until this past year. Do you know that? Exactly. THC and CBD oil do a whole bunch more for other stuff. Oh, Tommy, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's okay, Tiffany. Yeah, I'm a square too. I don't smoke pot. If I didn't get what, Cryptid? Hydromorphones? Morphine? Yeah, those are pretty dangerous. Those are pretty... But, you know, it also depends on what you do. Tommy... Okay, thank you, Cryptid. How much damage did you do, Tommy? Yeah, well, Quinn, I think that's a God thing. already. Oh no, oh no. What happened, Egg? Rick, what's the matter? Oh, me too, Mike. Absolutely. Rick, is he back to attacking you again? I don't think he's ever really quit, has he? Oh my goodness. Cirrhosis flare-ups. Tommy, can you please email me? Please? I am really sorry to hear that, Rick. I don't understand what this is. I don't understand why I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I just don't. And there's a couple people, other people in here tonight that can tell you the same thing. I know that. Welcome back, Martha. Hey, Chev. Did he put out a new video tonight, Rick? How you doing, Chev? Oh my goodness, Tommy. Then can you call me? What is this? Blue Idaho.
Yes, just described to your channel.
Oh, well, she was scrubbed to me before.
Huh?
She changed her name, that's why.
Trina?
Yeah. Oh, Blue. They call her, everybody calls her Blue. Are you ready to go to bed?
I won't be long.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Martha, you gotta be kidding me. Rick, I am so sorry. I don't understand why this keeps happening. You haven't said anything about him.
Woodbury or Farm?
Yeah. Welcome back, AK8. I just hope I don't get any of this on me. Okay. I am so sorry, Rick. Good night, hon. God bless you. Well, we all love you, Rick. Won't treat you that way. Gosh, that makes me mad. I do worry about it, Tommy.
Remember, they reap what they sow.
Yeah, like my hubby said, you're gonna reap what you sow. Good, bad, or indifferent. Hello? I can't read your name, though. I'm sorry. All right, guys, give me a minute. I'm gonna go put this on my husband's between his shoulder blades. I'll be right back. Behave yourselves now. No talking nasty. Be nice. No, I'm not putting it on the bottom. I'm putting it up here.
Where my store is.
Huh? Whatever you do, don't take it off, baby.
I don't plan to. can't guarantee I won't scratch it.
Well, you won't be able to scratch that up there. That's what I'm hoping. Mustafa? Mustafa? Well, hello there. Welcome. Thank you, baby. Okay. The person who normally bashes him, I guess. I don't know what to do about that, guys. Well, he's pretty upset, I'm sure. No, if you guys want to, just go ahead and talk to each other on Messenger. Hey, Tim, how are you? Welcome back, hon. Talk to each other on Messenger and explain. Because I really don't want the bashing here. I know you guys, everybody's going to try to defend him. Oh my gosh. And I really do. I hope and pray that everybody defends Rick. It's up to you and the other people that he's attacking. But remember, everybody has said it so far, that he's a drunk. Okay, if he's a drunk, then understand that it's alcohol talking. Hi, Darlene. How are you, hon? Welcome back. Yes, just remember it's the alcohol. Remember, the Bible says, judge the sin, not the sinner. So you pray for the sinner and you rebuke the sin. Christy, go on to the chat and someone will tell you. On to the Woodbooger Farm chat and someone will tell you, hon. I really don't want to mention any names here. Sorry, sweetie, but I don't want to do that. You guys know I'm having the same issue with somebody else. So we don't discuss the person, we discuss what they're doing. I'm sure, Tater, but there's a lot of people that don't. And if they do, my concern is, do they remember? You know, was it the alcohol talking? Do they remember? So, if you guys want to do something tonight that's good, pray for him.
Pray for those who despitefully use you.
Okay, I know it's too hot. I love you. Take your soda.
I do.
You're not supposed to have it, though.
I know.
Oh, gosh, Tim. Are you going to start that again? Look what he did. Look what he did. Tim just started it all over again. Here we go. And it's on. We are back to those little round things. You are so bad, Tim. I know. I understand that, Tater. You know, like I said, I have... exactly, ready. I learned the hard way that alcohol and I don't get along because of my Native American background too, and maybe I don't have the right to say I have a Native American background, but it's firewater to me, absolutely firewater. Yeah, it takes away your inhibitions. You know, there's a lot of stuff that does that, but you know, the violence that people get when they drink has something to do with another chemical response. So because not everybody who drinks gets violent. Boy, I could not drink at all. Oh, you think that makes you look better, AKA? Everybody knows that you started. If Tim's not here. And Tommy, you're not getting away with it that easy. No. Yeah. I agree, Reddy. But yeah, it's total firewater to me. I have absolutely no patience for it. And I was raised in an alcoholic and drug family. I have no tolerance for it. Amen, Tommy. That's what I mean. When things like this happen and everybody's under attack, I know you are, AKA. It's time to start praying and stop bashing. No bashing, start praying. You really need to go after, the cause. Tommy, you need to email me, please. Yeah, Tim, we know you're rotten. We see those horns. Yeah. Everybody, including the doctors and even all the natural places that I'm going to about my stomach, they're all telling me to drink wine. Every one of them are telling me to drink wine. That stuff makes me sick. Yes, please, Tommy, just one. Just say hello, and I'll go from there. Just type it in and say hello, and I'll go from there. And Tater, I have no idea. Okay, Belle. Oh, no. No, no, no Cokes. No Cokes. No Cokes allowed. No sodas, guys. Off the sodas. AKA, have you taken Tony's place? You are going to get so grounded. So grounded. Sure, Mike. Yeah, me either, Houston. I honestly don't think there's any alcohol and I get along. When I was making my grapes, everybody was telling me to make the wine and stuff out of it. I just don't know. It's something that you have to decide you want, Gator, if you want to feel better. Well, congratulations, Tater. I am very proud of you. I am very proud of you. Everybody, say you're proud of Tater. No soda, and he's not eating after 6. Yay! Tater. Go, Tater. Go, Tater. It's a life-changing experience, trust me. AKA, you better behave yourself. I promise you guys, any of you that want to lose weight, I can help you lose weight. You just have to be committed to it. If you want to feel better, I can promise you I can help you feel better, but you've got to be committed to it. If you're not, you're just going to look back and say, well, I tried that, it didn't work. No, you have to commit to it. I think a lot of people have commitment issues. All the way around, commitment issues. I know, I still do. With certain things. No, I haven't heard any snake diet. What are you joking, Houston? Yeah, behave yourself. You better behave yourself. Very good, Reddy. It's not a joke, it's real. I'll look it up. I've never heard of a snake diet. I did some more research on the keto. Excuse me. On the keto and FODMAPs, MOPS, and all kinds of other diets today. I'm comparing stuff. By accident? How, I mean, a real accident, Quinn? Tater. I just saw somebody here I don't know. Can you say hello again, because I missed you. On this little teeny screen, I can't see much. Do we have a new enter? Oh, yeah, Quinn. There's nothing wrong with eating snakes. Better a dead one, right? Good, AKA, thank you. Oh my goodness, Wonder. Yes, that's fine. You know that's fine. I don't know how to say your name. I know if I attempt it, I'm going to mess it up. Away from you, AKA? D. Hankoot? D. Hankoot? Is that how you say it? I'm probably messing it up, right? I'm sorry. Well, welcome. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Awesome. That's good to hear, AKA. Yeah, Martha. Well, welcome to our channel. We're just a bunch of scrubs. How long has she been a Marine, AKA? Yeah, I think I need to make a trip to North Carolina and pick up somebody and take them to Falk with me. Tater. Tim, you better quit. Well, congratulations. Tell her we said thank you very much for her service. Mine are already in ready, but good night, hon. Love you. God bless you. And I hope all goes well for you tomorrow. AKA and Tim, you two are going to get cactus. Oh my goodness. Online media, yes, that's what we're trying to do too, connect to others. Good night, Mike. I hope you don't get overheated. Please try to take care of yourself. Good night and God bless. And I hope you have an awesome day tomorrow. Please stay hydrated. Sleep well, hon. You know, thank you, Chuck. I appreciate you being here. I honestly do. It's actually a blessing to have you guys on here at night. And of course, it's always quiet here. Yeah, we have to give a little bit more credit to our military, treat them a little bit better. And I don't know, thank you very much, AKA. I don't know about being a life coach. I don't know all about it. But I think this is kind of like life coaching. Nita! Hello, sweet pea. How are you? You're Martha's new friend? Ah, that's cute. She's going to start hitting you over the head with cactus. Yes, online media. The only thing I'm telling people when we do our Friday night shout-outs is if you're going to go to someone else's channel and you're going to scrub to that channel, that you be committed to that channel. We miss you too, Nita, big time. Miss Nita, you heard about Annalise, right? Yeah, well, that's good to hear, AKA. I mean, everybody that I know here really seriously, sincerely appreciates our military. Perfect example about what not to do. Well, you know, it's very, very hard for me to put myself in a position to help other people and then say, do what I say, not what I do, you know. All I'm trying to do is just help you guys get off some medications and feel a little bit better. That stuff I do know how to do. Yeah, Denny was Navy. What's sad, Christy? I wish I knew the name of that song. I heard this song a long time ago. I think I was maybe in my 30s. And I was driving home from work one night and there was a song on the radio and it was just an instrumental. And I remember kind of the tune, but I don't know. I never did catch the name because the radio station didn't tell who it was. And I searched and searched and searched and I cannot find that song. I got it stuck in my head. Yeah, I went to the school of Matt. I don't doubt that for a minute, Tim. Where is Matt, by the way? Oh my goodness. He is in rare form today. I'm waiting for Bob to check in too. Whoa. Yeah, well, you know what? If morals hadn't changed so much over all these years, it'd be different, you know? Welcome back, Belle. Okay, Gator. And I don't know, I haven't talked to Bob in a couple of days, but, really, Tiffany? Life doesn't have to be like this. You know, it really doesn't have to be like this, but people are going to have to start fighting, taking back what was right, making it right again, instead of letting it become wrong and just accepting it. Oh, it is, Tim. It's beautiful. I would love to use some of his videos as backgrounds to some of my reading. I mean, they're just beautiful. Yeah, it's really changed fast, but I think people that are old school, if they train up their grandkids, you know, try to keep some of the old school stuff going, it might take off. You know how sometimes history repeats itself, right? So let's hope this one does. We just can't quit, guys. But you can't tell other people to do something you're not willing to do yourself. Good night, Cryptid. Did you go out, Cryptid? Or did you do a video like you were going to do? On your pterodactyl? Okay. Well, I'm waiting. Pins and needles, Cryptid. No, don't ever quit. Try very, very hard. Try very hard to bring back the old school ways. If we can do that with our kids and our grandkids and try to show them. Love you, Nita. If we can show them by our example, then I think some of it, remember what the Bible says, you know, raise a child in the admonition of the Lord and he will return to it. So they've got to have a foundation, right? So if we give them the foundation and we show them by our example, I think that they'll be able to make a choice later on. If one's not working for them, you know, they'll remember. Yeah. I don't think I don't think it would be that hard. I honestly don't. I just think that there's a lot of us that are past a certain age that are just fed up. We feel like we're fighting, beating a dead horse, which is a horrible saying, but you know what I mean? Hey guys, I'm getting hugs the second week of September. What do you think about that? Real hugs from real people. Our Fouke trip. Oh yeah. I understand that, Tater, completely. Booger hugs. We love you, Nita. You know that. Hey, Jay. You don't like cats? You don't like kids? What else don't you like? Oh, you're adorable. Just don't jump on the bandwagon of donuts. Yeah, booger hugs are the best. Well, in Houston, actually, when we meet up in Fouke, everybody that's going, we actually get to see these people and spend a couple days face to face. And hopefully we get a lot of booger action. Everybody's bringing their cameras and their phones and recorders, and I hope we all are able to upload a whole bunch of good stuff. You better quit, AKA. I love kids. I'll take your kids. Give them to me. Aw, that's sweet, Blue. I'm going to try very hard. Yeah, we're going the second week of September, Houston. But I'm also going to try for next year, God willing, that we have 2 gatherings. Me either, Tommy. One on the East Coast and one on the West Coast. Because I'm right in the middle. So we'll see which place has the most amount of people. Now, I would like to make it to the Pacific Northwest, but I doubt that'll happen. So I don't know exactly where we'll go, although the Pacific Northwest would be perfect because I'd be able to hit a couple places. You know, like Idaho and Washington and California. But I doubt that'll happen. It could, though. I mean, we could end up living in the RV and traveling, so that would be nice. But I'm going to try to do it on next year. Maybe one next year and one the next year after that, depending on the cost and the timing and everything. Yeah, stay safe, Cryptid, please. He gives me the willies when he goes out there. Him and Tony both. You know, they have cryptids in those areas that I can't even imagine. Yeah, Houston. Lewis is going to try to send me his FLIR so I can borrow it for about a month. And then send it back to him. But just to let you guys know, if Lewis shows up tonight, I gotta tell you, he may or he may not, because there's some problems in his family. So I know that that one of his family members and who's a cancer survivor is still going back to the doctor to make sure she's still cancer free. Her and her 16-year-old are gonna be homeless. So, what kilns? What are you doing, Jay? What are you doing? Oh my goodness. I'm glad to see you here tonight, Jay. It's been a while. Yeah, we have another jokester in the house. Chev, are you still here? Got awful quiet on me. Oh, oh. I used to collect porcelain dolls. How are you feeling tonight, Chev? Yeah. It's quite apparent, AKA. They're all in your man cave? Oh my, my. How do you handle that, Jay? How many cookies did you eat, Chev? Oh, I understand that, Houston. I cannot imagine. I looked them up. Everybody was saying, oh, get the cheap one, the little one. Yeah, I looked at the cheap little one. Good grief, they're still expensive. How do these people do it, though? They have all this equipment. You haven't had a cookie yet? Ooh, praise God. Oh, Jay, that's so cute. I'm sorry to hear that, Ryan. We'll pray for you. Good night. God bless. Dun 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 dun. Batman. I just got a text message from Kevin. All right, guys, hang on a second. I have to go find this piece of paper and... Oh my goodness, Tiffany. I gave all my dolls to my daughter. You know, just kind of pass them down. But anyways, I'll be right back, guys. I have to find this piece of paper and send Kevin some words. He's out boogering. All right, just give me a minute. I'll only be a minute. Find this piece of paper and give him some words. I know I saved it. I always save them. Okay, that's done. Okay. Ooh, Tim. Bad boy. You are in so much trouble. Paranormal portal said he's going where? And what are you guys talking about? I missed it. I hear movement out there. AKA, you're not supposed to be drinking soda. Okay, Nita. Good night. Love you. God bless, hon. Oh, Washington. Well, I'm going to Falk the second week in September, and then Honaby in October. Are any of you guys going to Honubby in October? Wow, Chuck, cool. I wish everybody could go, but I know you can't. But I can't miss Honubby. I've been going every year for the past 4 years. Well, this will be 5 years. There's that smell. Hey guys, I got that smell again. I'm going to Fouke, Arkansas in September, the second week, and then to Honubby, Oklahoma, the first weekend in October, to the Bigfoot conference. Remember that smell I told you guys about? It smelled kind of like corn, like sweet corn. I smell that now. Tim. I know, Martha. I want to come get you. North Carolina's pretty far away. Yes, Tina, he is. He's bad. I put Tim, a.k.a. Bob, Matt, Jay, Ryan, Shadow, all in the same boat. They're jokesters. Oh, I know, Martha. I wish someone lived close to you that could bring you. It's a long drive for you, too. I know, Claire, right? I told them how bad Mountain Dew was for them. They still don't listen. Tater at least stopped, which I'm very proud of him. No, not yet, Chev. Claire, did you write something? Was that you that just posted? Let me go to the computer and look. Don't rewrite it. Hold on. You're getting good at those emojis. I don't know, to tell you the truth. What do you mean you're in trouble, Tommy? Are you drinking soda? Please tell me you're not drinking Mountain Dew, Tommy. And Tater, I don't think so. Yeah, they are, Chuck. I don't think so. Now, Fouke you can, but not Honubby. Now, I paid to go on to Honubby, and I know they've changed it. Now you got to pay for a lifetime membership. You don't pay once a year, you just pay once. And then you're able to go stay there. And I'm pretty sure you can stay there for a long period of time, too, so. You might want to call Honubby and ask them. I can do that for you if you want me to, since I know them. I don't know, Claire, but boy, it's strong. And it does, it smells like corn, and nobody here has corn. Isn't that weird? Of course, unless somebody a couple of streets over has, you know, corn and they ate it and came back over here. It's probably an armadillo. Ask Matt. This is so much better, guys. No swearing, Tim. I don't see anything on my screen like my other phone or like on Streamlabs. That's what I said, Houston. You got a nurse. Are you in the hospital, Tommy? Oh my goodness. What am I going to do with you? I certainly hope you emailed me. There's going to be blankety blankety blank to pay. That's why I want to know, Houston. I know he fell, but why on earth are you in a hospital, Tommy? Why? I don't know if anybody mixes it with molasses here, but you know what? It certainly smells like corn, like a cornfield. Like someone just shucked a bunch of corn. That's exactly what it smells like. It's sweet, and it has that fresh smell. Okay, Tim. What do you prefer, Jay? Okay, so... Oh, you're a Ford man. Ah. Well, I'm a Dodge person. I love the old style Ford trucks. I think they're awesome looking, but I like my Dodges. All right, boys, you behave yourselves as far as your vehicles are concerned. And Tommy, do you have a diseased liver? Yeah, I love my Dodges. I've pulled out both the Chevys and Fords out of the water and mud. Oh, that was funny, Jay. You don't smell like corn, AKA. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? That's a whole bunch of corn. See, now the smell's gone. That is so freaky. What is that? Yeah, that's what my son's always, that was been his dream since he was a child. Yeah, I had some bad experiences with Fords, like my Mustang, rear end problems. Okay, Tommy, so why are you in the hospital? And Tater, why aren't you yelling at them to stay out of it? You're gonna have to feed them forever. goodness. Tim? Yeah, it's a corn smell, isn't it, Jay? Oh my goodness, Tater. You're in a bad situation there. Okay, so what are they giving you for your liver? What are they doing for you? And I'll tell you a really good way to jumpstart your liver if you want it to work. Yep, same here, Jay. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why the corn smell. And it doesn't smell like... It doesn't smell like anything. It smells like corn. I mean, it's crazy. That's my son blowing up his airbed. If you hear that. Donuts don't fix anything. They make you go to the hospital. Quit. What causes inflammation, guys? Those of you that pay attention on my live streams, what is the #1 cause of inflammation? Sugar. Absolutely right. And what's the... No, sugar. And what's the main reason for illness? What causes illness? Most illness. Inflammation. Hello? No, not salt. Sugar. I would say the major part of people's diseases are caused by inflammation. You can look at that. You can look that up yourself, and you'll find out I'm telling the truth. And then the most reason that people get inflammation is because of sugar. So if you eliminate sugar from your diet, or try to, you can have some in moderation. But you're going to get rid of a lot of problems that you have. So while you guys are talking smack about all these goodies, understand, someday you're going to be sorry. Or now you're sorry and you're just being stubborn. But if you want to feel better, then just listen to me. She will, Tim. First you'll get a cactus, then you'll get a hammer, and then she'll put you in jail. Tell him, Tina. Hammer time. Oop, I didn't say that. Did I say that? I didn't say that. Wow. Now that is sweet, Jay. Well, you guys were taught all this stuff when you were younger. You just kind of forgot about it or decided to be non-compliant or do what you want. The coop. Yeah. They attempt with the halos, but they don't work. Look at you go, Martha. She is on a roll, guys. You are in so much trouble tonight, I'm telling you. Is anybody out there? Uh-huh. You better be good. I'm telling you, Martha will get you. Oh, Tommy. Oh, my goodness. Tommy, listen to me. When you get out of the hospital, please, please, please. I mean, I can seriously help you with your liver. Please, please, listen to me. Oh, my goodness. You had a Mach 1? Oh, ooh. I hope you sleep well, Tommy. But please contact me, hon. Please. I had a 1971 442. Oh, Martha, that was beautiful. Oh, I love those old trucks. I mean, I think they were... Now, they had style. These new vehicles, there's no style to them. I love the old style trucks. Why don't they be smart and bring them back? You can throw out all today's clothes, okay? Get rid of all the new clothing because they're just stupid and horrible, and go back to the old school way of the vehicles because they're gorgeous. And I would love to see kids go back to the old dress codes. I have no clue what, they have no clue what style is today. You had a duster? Oh my goodness. I had a Pinto station wagon. I had my 442. I had two different Chevelles. I had two, oh my gosh, I had so many muscle cars back when I was a kid. That's me too, AKA. Absolutely. Blue jeans, t-shirt, and tennis shoes. Or barefoot. But that's my style. Good night, Tater. Love you too. God bless you, hon. I hope you sleep well. Oh, I don't care, Chuck. You don't care, do you? Do you guys remember American Bandstand? Ooh, Houston. Me too, Martha. Yeah, I had a Cutlass. Two Camaros. Tim. Yep. You remember the stroll? I mean, by the time I hit high school, that stuff was all gone, but, yeah, the guy was all plastic. I'm surprised. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Ed Sullivan, yep. I remember running home from school watching Dark Shadows. I remember my mom listening to Dion. I remember... Me too, Tim. Quinn? Oh, wow. Houston, take some. Oh, do you have pictures of that on your channel? Wait a minute. What did I see on your channel? Red skeleton, yeah. Oh, I never watched that, Tommy. I just got through looking at somebody's videos that was redoing a vehicle, and I can't remember who it was what I was watching. Oh, Chev. Bad boy. Grade 4? You were smoking then? I don't remember that. Was that a movie or... I remember Night of the Living Dead. I remember The Blob. I remember... Oh, what was that movie? What was that program my mom used to watch all the time? Oh, see, I have no idea. Oh. Dang it, I can picture it, but I can't tell you what it was. Oh, really? I don't remember that. Yeah, when I was, let's see, how old was I? When I was 14, I think, 14. Yeah, when I was 14. Yeah, Pat, I used to watch those when I was a kid. I remember that hey, Nala. How are you, sweetie? But I remember, listen to this, this tells you how bad I was, right? When I was 14 years old, I remember my mom, all of us kids had to clean the house all the time because she was always gone, right? But every once in a while, my mom would be home, and she would clean that house from top to bottom spotless in like hours, you know? I mean, totally clean, spotless, and still run around like a chicken with her head cut off. And finally one day I asked her, I said, quiet, Tim. And I asked her, I said, quiet, Jay. And I said, are you on something? I said, what is going on? And she showed me this little thing of pills that she had. And they were called Ambars, Ambars, Ambars. And they were speed, right? So one morning I took a handful of them and took them to school and passed them out. And I told everybody, and you know, that they were speed. And so all these kids I knew in school were on speed, and they were all freaking out and everything. I came home, my mom was standing there at the door with her arms crossed, tapping her foot. And I looked at her, I says, what? And she put her hand out. She goes, either give me the pills or give me the money. Ah, oh, I'm so bad. But I cannot believe I did that. But it was funny. It was too funny. They never did find out that it was me that was passing out the pills, but so bad. Good night, Gator. God bless you, hon. I hope you sleep well. But I think when I was like 16, I think I tried, because like I said, my whole family was into drugs and alcohol. So I think when I was 16 years old, I think I tried almost every drug out there that I could try, with the exception of putting in needles in my arms. I tried pot, didn't like it. I tried acid. I loved it. I tried Quaaludes, hated them. Chocolate musk, I tried that. I remember the stairs melting at a concert once. Never did that again. But I think I tried just about everything that I could try. Tried hash. Didn't like that either. Drinking was an absolute no. Absolute no. I couldn't stand drinking at all. No beer, no, none of it. I couldn't stand any of it. Even back then as a kid, I couldn't stand alcohol. It just wasn't my cup of tea. So I didn't stick with any of them because I thought they were stupid. You know, I mean, I tried them. I wanted to see what they were like. And I really think that helped me out because I had my kids early. So when my kids were teenagers, you know, I knew about a lot about this stuff, and I always kept up on the names because the names kept changing, you know. So I was a teenager in the 70s. By the time the 80s came around, everything that I knew, the names for everything that I did, was all different. Everything had changed. Pot was no longer pot, you know. Everything had changed. I never heard of it, Houston. Okay, Gordon. But there's some really wicked stuff out there now. The kids are coming home from school telling us that there's. I got it, Pappy. I read it. Thank you, hun. I'll keep that in my prayers, big time. Quaaludes, yeah. Let's see. Kids came home and told me about some gummies that kids were passing out, and so I had to have a meltdown with all my grandkids and tell them the dangers. Because, you know, they're passing out acid now in different forms, and these kids don't have any clue what they're doing. It's really scary. And it's real easy to go online or even on YouTube and listen to the kids talk about the drugs that they take. It's all over the place. You'll find out all the names they call them and everything if you have, you know, younger grandkids. If you want to know, yep. Fentanyl gummies, yep. AKA, you're silly. I never did get into the coke stuff. I saw too many people do too many weird things on it, so I never did get into that. Oh, yeah, I don't know. There's some, oh, that's good, Belle. There's, you know, do you remember when people were sniffing glue? And now and they sniff paint cans, you know, that spray paint stuff. They'll do anything. Kids are making, what do they call them? I don't know. You just take one, and it's kind of like Russian roulette. But you put a bunch of pills in a circle, and one of them has lye in it. Right, Chev? I don't know if the Tide Pods thing is actually true. I think that was a joke, but I'm not sure. But you never know. Yep, I remember Rush. There's, well, that's just disgusting. But you gotta be real careful today. I mean, oh my gosh. Rush the band. No. There's also, let's see. What was it? Exactly, Nala. That's just disgusting. Why would they eat pot? Oh my gosh, these kids are crazy. I'm telling you. The only one of my kids that didn't get into the drugs was my daughter. The boys all did it. Of course, they all grew out of it too, but they all did it. And all three of them drank too, but they all come out of it too. So it was the hardest thing to watch as a mother. And I got so angry. And trust me, I'm as bad as a redhead. I mean, I was the drill sergeant with no dad at home, you know? Gross, Chev. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing. Like I said, you guys would laugh at me. I mean, seriously, with CBD oil, there's nothing in it that can make you high. I mean, nothing. And I'm brain fogged. I mean, just completely brain fogged. You would definitely be able to tell if I was drunk or high because, oh, I just can't. Yeah, I gotta get back to doing that kind of stuff here at home. I wish CBD oil worked for me. I love fishing, hunting, camping. No, Nala, but you might want to try the topical ones. But no, it's not going to hurt your kidneys. Okay, Jay. Thank you very much for coming on, Jay. I haven't seen you in a while. We missed you. God bless you, hon. Okay, Tim. I used to work out a lot. I don't do that anymore. I gotta go back to working out. I just don't have any air conditioning up here, so that's my excuse. Once I get air conditioning back up here, I'll go back to working out. All I use now is my hand stuff. You know, my weights or my bands. That's all I use. Now, I wish there was something I could do to help you, hon. But we are praying. Seriously praying, Nala. Does who know about Fouke? And it's Fouke. Fouke. Now, they have transdermal ones now. I just got through telling everybody about them. I just got some from my husband. Oh, I don't think he knows about it. AKA, they're called Ameo. A-M-E-O. And they have some other stuff in them. Listen to this, Nala. In it that has white willow bark, cat's claw extract, hemp, two different kinds of hemp powder and the hemp extract, CoQ10, black pepper. You know, you might want to try it. A-M-E-O. Yes, milk thistle is really good. So is colloidal silver, though. My sister did, excuse me, my sister made colloidal silver for her husband before he passed away, and he did not pass away from his liver cancer. So he had hep C and liver cancer, and she started making him the homemade colloidal silver. And okay, cryptid. And when he went back to the hospital to do another liver biopsy, they couldn't find any hep C or no liver cancer. So it actually cured his. So that's what I'm saying to Tommy. There are things that you can do, and milk thistle's also very good. But I think what most people do when they have either fatty livers or other problems, yeah, CoQ10 is phenomenal and absolutely a necessity if you have heart problems. CoQ10 is. Or ubiquinol, it's the same thing. But any of you guys that have a fatty liver or liver problems, please get with me because there are things that can help. If you have, yes, milk thistle. But if you have gallbladder problems, don't get surgery. Please contact me first. I can help you. I hate the fact that they're doing surgery just so quickly. And I realize that most of you, when you have a diagnosis like that that's bad, you're scared, you're going to do exactly what the doctor tells you to. You don't want to wait for something natural. But if I can tell you, teach you these things, and you guys can use them, it'll save you from having to have surgery. You know, down the line, if it's starting to act up now, you can fix it before it gets to that. You can get it online, aka look up milk thistle. It also grows wild around here. But if you're the type of person that's not into the wild stuff, I understand that, Nala. But if you're the type of person that's not into the tinctures and getting the herbs and making your own, then I suggest you go to Amazon and buy it there. Just make sure that you get it from a company that's reputable. There's a place in Florida that I like to buy my stuff from. It is called Herb Farm. Herb Farm. And if you look up Herb Farm, and I buy a lot of my tinctures from there. Also Mountain Rose Herbs, which is one of my favorites. That is one good place, let me tell you. Mountain Rose Herbs, they sell tinctures. Yeah, my kids are all doing well, but one, his lifestyle has kind of destroyed his body, but the rest of them are doing really well. Thank you, Martha. Now, Mountain Rose Herbs will sell the herbs by themselves, plus they'll also sell the tinctures. Now, you can go to Amazon and go and get from your stuff from Herb Farm, but I do a lot of mine when I have the money from Mountain Rose Herbs, because I think that them and Herb Farm are the best, and I've tried quite a few of them. And like I said, I'm really careful about the silver that I get. It's either Nutrinoche, you know, which is to me one of the best places to get your silver from. Also Sovereign Silver, but you got to look at the price difference between the two of them and the amount you get. Be very careful when you buy this stuff, guys, that you, even from Amazon, that you make sure you click one time only. Otherwise, they're going to charge you monthly for it. Pay attention to that, because it'll tell you, it'll sign you up where you can get it. They'll send it to you once a month. So make sure you look down and check the one time only. Try it out. see how it works for you. But none of these herbs, like, as far as you're concerned, Nala, if I was closer to you, I wouldn't let you do some of the stuff that you take. I would have you on this herbal stuff every single day. I mean, all day long. Yeah. I'd have you on dandelion, Nala. I'd have you on diatomaceous earth. I would have you on silver. I would have you on the hydrogen peroxide. I would have you on the NAC. I would give you a list of things to take to help you. A fatty liver you can get rid of, though, Blue. It depends, Houston. Is she in congestive heart failure? Does she have kidney problems? I need to know more. Swollen legs. I mean, it's also hot out. If she's got a salt problem, if she's got a blood pressure problem, all those can cause you to swell. Okay, are you taking the silver, Nala? Swelling, Houston has a. You should be on the silver, big time. That is one of the best things in the world for your kidneys. No, I didn't, AKA. And Houston, if you email me, I can talk to you more about it. It's really hard to do it this way because I need to know what medication she's on, if she's overweight, what problems she has, and then, I can help you from there. But it takes, it could be more than one thing. It doesn't have to be one thing specific. It'd be a combination of things. So I need more information. I hear something out there. The doctors are going to tell her, Houston, it's because of salt. And I don't agree with that a lot either. I mean, it could be from a lot of things. And this, if she's in congestive heart failure, of course, the salt's going to make it worse. Salt content's going to make it worse. But there's other things. So, good night, Pappy. Thank you very much for what you're doing. I appreciate you. Love you. Of course it does, Nala, because of your kidneys. Are you drinking the pH balanced water, hun? No, see, your kidneys aren't getting what it needs if you're drinking distilled water. And that's what they told you to drink, isn't it? Dang it. Everything works together. Everything works together. If you don't have the nutrients your body needs to fight that stuff, it just makes it worse. They're going to dehydrate. Distilled water has nothing in it. You need pH balanced water. The stones you can get rid of with the, oh, Nala, you and I need to talk again. It's up to you, hun, how much you want to fight for this. Honestly, you have to tell me how bad you want to fight, or if you've resolved the fact that, you can't get any better. That is ultimately the bottom line. I can help with a lot of stuff, but it's got to be you. It's completely up to you how bad you want to fight. Okay, Houston. But you can also just email me, Houston, and give me the information. That way it'll be private. You guys just hear that knock? Hello? That was pretty loud. Yeah, cats can't make that kind of noise. Okay, Nala. All right, Houston. I can hear coyotes out there. Can you guys hear that? Yeah, I'm gonna lay hands. I'm gonna lay hands on you tonight, Nala, in my prayers. So if you wake up in the middle of the night, run to the bathroom, you can blame me for it. Man, I hear a lot of activity out there. How's things going at your place, Belle? Yeah, but I haven't been paying attention, Martha, but now that I'm paying attention, I can hear a lot of stuff. Oh, here's something else, too. I'm sorry, Nala, but that's how it works. He'd be like, you can blame me. I don't know. I think one person did, Chev. I think somebody else was filtering, too. Hear that? I've been praying for Cat, too, and I think these, I don't know how expensive these things are, but I think it's worth a shot to try them. Plum tired. Send me some. Excuse me. I wonder if I can eat plums. Oh my goodness, Chev. Excuse me. You're an airplane. Yeah, I keep getting on my screen, on my computer, when I'm talking to people on Messenger, every once in a while the screen just, everything goes blank and starts over again. I'm telling you, it's being monitored. I don't know if anybody else's stuff does that, but it's like they're taking pictures of what I'm writing every day. Does he have a new CPAP? That was me moving. That's just really freaky. Yours too, Shane? I don't know what's going on with it, but since the last Windows update, it's actually gotten a lot worse. So I don't know. And almost every program on my phone is requiring updates now. Good night, Houston. God bless you. I'll be praying for your mom. And if anybody needs extra prayers for something, speak up. With this screen, I can't tell you. Hey, Bob. There you are. We were just talking about you. Yeah, I have it too, Shane. I have Band-Aids all over my stuff. It's too funny. How you doing, Bob? You okay? Exactly, Quinn. Yeah, we were talking about the bad boys section. About all you boys that go into timeout. And I also told everybody about how you helped Annalise and now you're stuck where you're at. So I know God's going to bless you, but we're going to come up with something. I know, hon. You know, there could have been a good reason why you weren't able to go, too. You know, God's got a sense of humor. He also knows things that we don't. I was thinking about that after we were talking that night. And, okay. And he does everything for a reason. But I want you to know that Annalise's son is not on the streets because of you and because of everybody else's help. I don't know, Bob. I can't tell you. All I know is that I really feel that strongly, that there was also a reason why you didn't go. I agree, Chev. To me, you are. To me, you guys are all heroes. But you don't understand my interpretation of a hero, do you? Your heart was broken just like the rest of ours, Bob. You did it out of instinct. It's innate. It's just the way we are. It just did. You just didn't even think about it. You just did it. That's the whole point. That's a hero. Exactly, Nala. There you go. Nobody likes being called a hero because they think... No, Bob. Nobody likes being called a hero because they think that they're put in a separate category. But there's a lot of people out there that are heroes. You know, if you're willing to try to save someone's life, that makes you a hero. Hey, Brandon, how are you? There's different kinds of heroes. And I bet you would anyway. okay, I guess. And it's all the same thing, Bob. It's all the same thing. You know, I understand, you know, how you feel, but it all is the same thing to me. You sacrifice one thing for another. To me, that's heroic. We just spend too much time watching TV. I'm thinking that's what a true hero is. So we'll just all say then we have a lot of respect for you. You guys all did that right perfectly. Very nice. That's my stomach. Anyways, so Kevin's out and about boogering. Bob, you and I need to talk later. And I still never got those emails from you. Dang it. I gotta take, see now that stuff that I took for the GERD worked for hours. I am definitely gonna take it before I go to bed again. Because here goes that garbage in my throat. Okay, Bob. I am so ready to go, it's crazy. And, oh, this idea I have for this cougar protection, I just keep getting flashes in my head. I made a two-piece thing that would protect people against cougar attacks. Oh my goodness, it's just right there, and I want to make it so bad. I just don't know how. Oh, I think it will really save lives too. Yeah, with my scrubs, AKA. I want to get them in the street. There's another plane. I'm watching to see if that plane is one of Chaffee's. Oops, camo dudes. Hope you guys are listening too. Yeah, it's flying pretty low. No, now you can call me. Well, I have to give you my new phone number. I'll go ahead and put that on Messenger for you. But just let me sleep till about 10 o'clock. That thing is really low. I'm not seeing them drop anybody out of the sky. Did you guys, excuse me, sorry. Did you guys watch that video when I had Kat and Wayne here and Kevin? Okay, now. Yeah, just like the tigers. Hey, Centaurus, how are you? Well, God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Yeah, it's just like the tigers. They wear the masks, the people there wear the mask behind them because the tigers think they're looking at them. I don't know how much it stops, but... Chef, behave yourself. Anyways, if you guys watched that video, the very last one, we heard giggling. We actually heard laughing out there. After that thing was thrown, whatever time that was, I'll have to go back and watch it. But you could actually hear laughing. And it sounded feminine. It sounded like a girl laughing. It's my stomach making noise, sorry. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Everybody just stopped in their tracks. We were like, what? I don't know what does that, AKA. Although I wouldn't put it past the boogers around here to do that, but I've never heard them laugh before here. You know, I've heard them say, hey. Thank you, Bob. I've heard them click. I've heard them, I've told you guys all this already. They decide they want to make noise, but when we were all out there, they came out. Thank you again, Bob. Bob's messaging me stuff too. It pops up on my screen when someone sends me a message from Messenger, and I can read part of it. It's funny. Takes up most of the screen though. All right, I'm going to get another coffee. I'm out. I'll be right back. Behave yourselves. And no cookies, Chev. No. You hear me? Is anybody here? You guys gone? Did I lose everybody? Good night, Chuck. God bless you. I want to look around. I can see my truck better with this phone. Thank you. Anyways. I just get so upset. I wish I could help more people. Wow. I think the moon is out. Hold on. Dang it. I think I'm gonna make my concoction. Ugh. Woo! People get really scared when they get stuff from the doctors. The doctors got them so afraid to do anything outside of what they tell them to do. And the insurance companies won't pay for anything but what the doctor orders. And sometimes they don't even do that. So it's got to be scary, not only the diagnosis, but the how am I going to get my medicine and is it going to work? It's just so irritating to me. Why couldn't I have been born wealthy? Nobody would be without their medicine. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Now you hear it, guys. Here we go again. Oh my goodness. This is how bad my GERD has gotten in the past week. It goes up my throat and it burns really, 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 really bad. And then I start coughing and coughing and coughing because it tickles. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get off. I'm just gonna turn around here and go make it real quick. It's just right here next to me. But I don't want to cough anymore, so give me a minute, guys. Please. Just give me a minute to get it together. Oh, come on, water bottle open. Here's where these things really come in handy. Now I've got this stuff right here. I'll make up my little mixture. 10 drops of dandelion. And drops of chamomile. stuff is called andrographis. No Mountain Dew, Rick. Take that. Mix it with my handy dandy little mixer. Okay, there you go. All right, what'd I miss? Yes, prayers for Nala, always. My poor Nala. You haven't what, Tina? All right, what'd I miss? Oh, I have. All I can think of is the song Unforgettable. The word is unforgettable. Well, Rick, if you were to show up at Falk, I bet you'd have a, a sighting. Good, Quinn. Nanny, 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 nanny. Yeah, you never know. I've seen some of the roughest, toughest, biggest, baddest just fall apart. I've seen some pretty gnarly stuff in my life, but I think that one shook me the most. And it wasn't even aggressive, you know? AKA, don't give him any cake. Bad boy, here we go again. Yeah, you're rotten. Martha took your donut. Ha 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 ha. you guys ever gone to Duty Ron's channel? I know he's a cop, but he does a lot of do nut. He does a lot of explaining stuff about stuff that's going on that might not understand. No, aka it doesn't ever get commonplace because they're all different. That's my prayer too, Miss Nala. That is my prayer. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, hon. What is that stupid noise? Anyways, if you guys go to Duty Ron's channel one of these days, it's not bad, Nala. Just want you to feel better, that's all. One of these days, you guys just need to go check out his channel if you would. He doesn't need, scrubs. He's just a decent channel to listen to once in a while. Duty Ron, Dutyrron. Yeah, Duty Ron. It's one word. And, hold on. Gotta get rid of what's left in there. Anyways, yeah, like I said, he's a cop. And he will go over, like he did the Chris Watts thing. He went over, he gets on there and goes live. And I don't know how he gets some of the feeds that he gets, but when every one of those shooting things were happening all over the place, he was on there going live when I couldn't find a live station anywhere. He even went on live before Facebook did. So he has a lot of good information. And just if you want to be updated on some of the stuff you might have questions about, he's really a good source of information. Well, with folks that have seen a Sasquatch, I'm sure you can film more than a station. I mean, more than a football field. Oh, it's all right, Patricia. I'll be all right. I don't know. Like I said, I know so many people just around here that have had sightings, so I can't imagine all the people that and I'm talking to people that refuse to say anything. They won't get in on any of these channels. They won't even, they've told me some of the stories, but they don't want they don't want to tell anybody. So imagine all the people over all the years, centuries actually, that have never told anybody. I actually have a cop here where we live that was trying to tell me about his Sasquatch experience. and his boss told him to shut up. I don't know, Chef. No, Nala, you can tell everybody if you can write. If you want to, go ahead and tell everybody Kat's experience. Right, I don't doubt that at all, AKA. There's a lot of states. Look at how many states there are. Countries, you know. I am just really enjoying this quiet, guys. It's finally so peaceful. Exactly, AKA. This guy really wanted to tell me. I mean, he really wanted to tell me. A march? What kind of a march? What kind of march? You mean like foot march? I mean, I'm confused. No, I don't blame him there. But give that man a drum. Ah, think he's really gonna do it? What do you mean crickets are missing? Yeah, I know they already know. Well aware. I don't know. I honestly don't know why. If I have such mixed emotions. Because if they do finally admit that that they're out there, what's the government gonna do? What are people gonna do? Yeah, I'm sure you're right, AKA. You can't hear the crickets? But you guys can hear me? And the crickets are loud. I'm just worried about them shutting down national parks and going out there, you know, with guns and stuff. I don't know. I'm so tied up over that. I don't know which one. Yeah, Yeah, but that means all of our favorite places to go camping, hunting, fishing, all that will end. Then you're going to have nutcases running out in the woods looking for them with guns. Could be. You never know, AKA. I haven't met a politician yet that told the truth. The whole truth. Exactly, Bob. That's why I'm saying I don't understand. That's why I'm on the fence, about them, being recognized as a species. Because they can't, I don't know. Part of me just believes they should just leave it alone. We all know. I think they should warn people just like they do about anything else in the woods. Exactly. Exactly, Bob. That's exactly what I mean. I mean, before all this was really brought to light the way it was, the way it is now, if you had a sighting, you had a sighting. And what's good about the way it's done right now is you do have places to go for the PTSD and for people that will help you know that you're not crazy, that you actually saw what you saw. But what difference does it make if the government agrees and says they exist or not? It's just gonna, I just think it's gonna destroy things. Which is what I think they do, Bob, in certain areas. When they have bad encounters, they send the military out to destroy them. But from what I've heard, they've done more of that for, the worst species. I think so, Nala. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think it'll change anything. Me? Not till like almost 5 years ago. Never even heard a blasted thing about it. Oh, that medicine makes me loopy. You guys can laugh. But that chamomile, like chamomile tea, makes me loopy. Makes me really tired. The thing is, I didn't even see the Patterson-Gimlin film. I never heard any of that. I mean, I watched, oh, what was it? I didn't even, no, as a matter of fact, I hadn't even seen Legend of Boggy Creek. Swamp Monster and stuff like that, but I didn't even see, I think maybe we started watching it, but I didn't watch it because I thought it was, too cheesy or something. But only until the first, Harry and the Hendersons was the first movie about Sasquatch that I actually watched. See, that's just so different. Isn't that weird, guys? You're gonna come to Falk, Nala? Hi, Diana. How are you, hon? This year, Nala, you're going to Falk with us? Did Claire fall asleep? You've had more experience than almost anybody that I know. Okay, it's the second week in September now. Boy, I would love to see you there, hon. I would love to see you there. Yeah, out of everybody I know, I think the one that's had the most encounters is Bob. And I know there's a lot of other people that have had, live in, the stuff where they live by their property and stuff like that. Mine, Rick. But I think Bob's had the most of more cryptids. Yeah, I'm going to Honubby too, hon. Yeah, I would too if I could, Bob. That's good to hear, Diana. Are you sure? I've been praying a lot, hon. Yeah, I do too, Martha. Some of them I don't. I just shake my head at because he kills me with some of the stuff he does out there. Yes, Patricia, Bob is Bigfoot in Germany. That's okay, you know you can. Any questions you want. And Ramona's coming and bringing her RV too, so. Yeah, I know you're busy, Bob. I can't wait to put my foot on that ground and go out. I cannot wait. I am so excited. Yeah, mine too, Bob. And AKA, if you're asking Bob how many encounters he's seen, yeah, I saw that, Nala. Thank you. He'll be here all night. That man has had more encounters than I can shake a stick at. He's been hit by orbs. He's seen all kinds of cryptids. That man has got more attractions for cryptids. Way more than I've ever had. And mine have never been aggressive, though. Yeah, you got Bubba, I got Boo. Yeah, we do. If I could get better, hey, I downloaded StreamYards, and so maybe I can get Bob to call in. Would you consider doing that, Bob? Yeah, I know, Bob. Don't be embarrassed, Patricia. There's a lot of people that have never seen them here. Don't worry about that. It's fine. Yeah, we could do it on Skype, I think. You can do StreamYards with Skype. Yeah, seriously, don't be embarrassed. There's a lot of people. All right, for those of you guys that are here, put up a 1 if you've never seen a Sasquatch or cryptid. See, you're not alone, Patricia. 42. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. See what I mean, guys? There's a lot of people that have never seen them. You might have had some experiences, some noises, some tree knocks or whoops or the feelings, been out there, or you might have seen some structures or some other stuff, but you've never seen one. That's why a lot of people come on to channels like this to know everything that they could possibly know. You're still awake, Pat? I thought you fell asleep on me. It's one of those quiet nights tonight. Exactly, Nala. There's a lot of people do that too. They'll take pictures and they won't even realize they captured something until they come back and look at the pictures. And they're like, what is that? Because you're just not paying attention, And if you don't know anything about Sasquatch, you look at it and say, that's something funny in there, but they don't talk to it about they don't say, that's Bigfoot. Okay, Bob. Yeah, I crave the knowledge too, only because I'm hoping that somebody will have, because a lot of people have so many different experiences than I do, but maybe they have some insight, The ones I like to listen to the most are the ones that have the same encounters with the same group like I do, or I did. Exactly, Quinn. When someone says, oh, you just saw a bear, they're doing that just to put you off because they don't want to have to explain something they can't understand, or they don't want to acknowledge, or they don't want to lose their job, one of them. I saw one UFO. I know I've seen ghosts before. Did I tell you guys the story about the burning pitcher? You guys want to hear a really creepy story? Oh my goodness. I'm not really good at the creepy stories, but this is not fabricated in the least. This is just what I remember, and I think I was maybe 10 or 11 years old. I know I wasn't a teenager yet. I remember that because my head barely went over the window on the back porch. Welcome back, Bob. But my mom was having some problems with a picture that she had gotten, and no, I didn't realize where the picture had come from, but my aunt apparently was dating this guy, and the guy was drawing pictures, and he gave my mom this picture, and the picture was hanging up in her bedroom. And every time we went into her room to jump on her bed or to irritate her or something like that, we'd notice that the picture kept changing. You know, I mean, it was all a bunch of colors. You remember when they did all those splashes of colors? Remember when that was popular? Well, this was before that became popular. And it just looked like somebody took a bunch of colors and just made a bunch of marks and stuff all over it. But there was nothing definitive, right? I mean, there was nothing definitive at all in this picture. Over a course of about a month, we kept looking at this picture, and I kept telling my mom, I said, that line wasn't there before. And she said, yeah, I know, I noticed that. And then a week would go by and something else would happen, and then another week would go by and something else would happen. Ended up, by the time it was about, she had it about 6 weeks, that picture had gone from just a bunch of colors to a sword going from the top left-hand corner to the bottom right-hand corner, and then what looked like a bunch of faces in it. So at the time, like I said, I was raised in a drug and alcohol family, but at the time my mom was into all the, she went to go see a reader all the time. You know, she believed in the Ouija board and tarot cards and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, she had taken that picture, she'd had enough, and we were having some doors slam and stuff like that in the house and creepy noises. So she decided to take that picture to her reader. Now the reader's name, she called her Grandma. And Grandma something. I can't remember because I was too young, but I remember it was Grandma something. Anyway, when she walked up to the door, she knocked on the door, and the lady, the reader inside said, whoever you are, she goes, whatever you have with you, she goes, leave it out there. Don't you dare bring that in my house. And so this is what my mom told my grandmother later on. And I'll get to the rest of the story in a minute. Anyway, so she goes inside, and that reader tells her, whatever it is, you know, that you have is very evil. She said, what you have to do is you have to burn it. She goes, I suggest you pour kerosene or gasoline or something all over it. And she goes, and burn it. And so my mom took the picture to my grandma's house, and my aunt was there with her boyfriend, the one that drew the picture. And so my grandma had sent all of us kids to bed. We were going to spend the night. And they went out in their backyard, which was a fenced-in privacy fence. And they had a big backyard. And the back porch was all falling apart. You know, the floors all falling apart. So you could walk out the back door, but you couldn't walk across the porch in the back that was covered. It was all enclosed. You had to kind of walk, you had to climb down into the dirt and then walk over and then climb up onto a window. You following me? So that's what we did. We waited. You know, we kept looking out the window. We could see the fire, but we couldn't see anything, so we wanted to get closer. So anyways, me and my two cousins, we decided to go down there and go out the door. So we go out the door, we go outside into that area, and we climb up, and we pull ourselves up by the window, and they're just screens, they're not real windows, they're just screens. And we're looking out the back, and there's this great big huge bonfire, and my grandmother and my uncle and my aunts and her boyfriend are all standing out there, right? And they're burning this picture. Now, even as a kid, I knew that that picture was made out of wood and you know, canvas. It should have burned immediately. It took 45 minutes for that thing to burn. And let me tell you this, and as God is my witness, as God is my witness, this is exactly what I saw. All of a sudden there was a flash, and I mean like a flash, and I know what a flashover is because I was a firefighter. Just a big flash, and all of a sudden my aunt's boyfriend screamed. He ended up on the ground. They started patting his chest. We took off running because of the explosion. We took off running and figured the gasoline had ignited and he got hurt. And so we ran back in because we didn't want to get caught. And the next day, my aunt, my grandma, and all them guys were sitting at the table talking about it. And they had brought, he was in the hospital, they had brought his t-shirt from the hospital. And guys, down the front, and we saw him later, a picture of him later, but down the front of his t-shirt were 5 claw marks. They took the entire front, and he got not only burnt, but it actually went into his skin and burned him. He had claw marks down the front of his chest, and his T-shirt that he had on actually had the burn marks and the slice marks. And oh my gosh, it was the most horrifying thing that I've ever seen, and I was scared to death. I was just a kid, but I was scared to death. I'd never seen anything like that. My mom freaked out, and we never heard from him again. And of course, my aunt and him broke up, but we never heard from him again. But I think he ended up in a mental ward or something after that happened. But I remember seeing the T-shirt, and that was the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Same house with my grandmother that my uncle and I and my aunt, who was my age, saw that UFO. Exact same house. Tell me how weird that is. Yeah, I don't like the evil stuff at all. As a matter of fact, if someone starts talking about that kind of stuff, I usually just try to squelch it because I can't, you would not believe all the stuff that I grew up with. I mean, it was just pure evil. And God waited until I was almost 40 years old before he got a hold of me. It was frightening. I mean, absolutely frightening. I was afraid to sleep in that house for a long time. We would hear the up in the attic, we would hear a rocking chair move by itself up there. We would hear noises in that house all the time. Oh my gosh. And when I got older, I was like, none of it. I stopped watching scary movies. I wanted nothing to do with any of it. Now when I hear of something evil or somebody going through that kind of stuff, man, I start praying like crazy. No, it's absolutely real, but you have to know how to fight back. Don't go anywhere unarmed. Especially if you're going into battle, do not go unarmed. Same here, AKA. We'd hear babies crying. We'd hear the rocking chair move. Amen to that. You know what's, I have a question for some of you guys that are into the paranormal stuff, though. You know, everybody since we've moved here has seen a little girl in this house. You know, everybody so far has seen her or heard her. And I anointed the house and prayed, and we had quiet for quite a while. And but people still see her. Now, if I prayed that the Lord rebuke anything that's not of God, and we do put on the full armor of God, if I rebuked anything that's not of God from being here, how on earth is it possible? Because people that don't know me can come into this house, and if they're not, if they're anti-God, they get very uncomfortable here, and they leave. But other people that are into the Lord come in here and say, it's so peaceful here. It's like home, you know? So I don't understand how that can happen, how this little girl could be here when I have sent all the evil packing and anointed this house. It doesn't make any sense to me. Anybody have any ideas? Because she never does anything evil. She's the one, like I told you, I walked past the door of my room and I heard clearly, like I'm talking to you, hi, and I went, hello, and I turned around and there was nobody there. I mean, the house was empty. Nobody was here. And I was like, okay. I mean, I've never had anything, but that's not the point. The point is, I don't understand how anybody can be here or anything can be here. Wow, Chev. I can't tell you what she is. I don't think she's an angel, otherwise she wouldn't show up as a black shadow. You know, people have seen her run from room to room, and it's just a black shadow. The heck? There ain't no one getting a foothold in this house. I'm sorry, ain't happening. Nope, not happening. That's right. Jesus rules this house. Yeah, I stopped buying stuff from garage sales because of that. And nothing can supersede Jesus' name. So that's what I was about to ask you, Bob. You know, is it possible that that's a different aspect of this? Remember I told you the other night? We were outside. I heard the girl laugh. Okay, Belle. Good night, hon. God bless you. Sleep well. Yeah, because nothing that doesn't belong to Jesus is ever in this house. Won't happen. Will not happen. There's my stomach. So I don't know. Now that you're talking about that, Bob, I think I've heard a couple other people say that. Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. See, that's why I should not have told that creepy story. I knew better. I don't want anybody to have anxiety over my night chats at all, ever. Maybe I'll just delete this one. But part of me really believes that the Sasquatch can have something to do with this. Because I know it can't be, I'm sorry, but I know that I know that I know it can't be something evil, because where Jesus is, they cannot be. They cannot dwell in the same place. Sorry, I don't agree with that. Chef. Honestly, I'd love to give my husband one of those. I'm really interested to find out if that's going to work on him tonight. I really am. Hi, Tony. How are you, hon? No cookies for you, Bob. You're cookie grounded. Woohoo! Yeah, I saw my brother after he was shot, too. Actually, it was just hours after he was shot. I saw him across the street. Chev, behave yourself. Okay, AKA. I hope you sleep well. God bless you. Thank you for coming by and being with us. Night, hon. Yeah, I go on a rampage when I think something like that's happening. I'm like, oh heck no, you are not. Wow, it is really bright out here now, guys. Is it a full moon tonight? Well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. It's always nice to hear that. It is really bright. I can see all kinds of everything outside. Wow. I can see my entire truck, kid's car, basketball hoop, and normally I can't see any of that. I can see the reflection off the truck or reflection off the car, and only the very top part of the basketball hoop that's white. I usually just see a glimpse of that. But now I can see everything. Boy, if they were to come out here tonight, I'd see them. Maybe they know that. I wonder if they change their mind and don't do things on full moons. I hear a noise. There was something thrown. Funny, I just talked about the basketball hoop, and that I think that's what was hit. Corn moon? That's why it smells like corn out here? That was a funny. Oh yeah, it's a good thing I'm not at work tonight. What? What happened, Tony? I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Yeah, I think they can see I think their prey can see them a lot better. Ramen noodles. Ew. Well, I kind of like those sometimes. I wish I could eat them. The only kind I've tried that I like, though, is the chicken. Aha, aha, aha. You guys are funny. Ah. Come on, Bob, sing it. I'm waiting. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. Yeah. But I take all the liquid out of it. When I used to eat it, I used to boil it, put half of the packet in it, put the noodles in it, continue boiling it, strain it all out, put a little teeny bit of butter in it, and put my turmeric on top of it and eat it. Wow. Good night, Shane. God bless you, hon. Don't forget, we will be praying seriously for you and your wife tonight. And I will tell you as soon as I possibly know about these patches, okay? I just wish I had the money to buy your stuff, hon. I really do. But you need to get in touch with me so I can figure out what's wrong with your wife. You guys just keep praying and praying and praying and praying and praying and praying. Please pray that my scrubs make it. I'll be able to help all you guys if my scrubs make it. I'll be tithing a good portion of my money just for that reason. We were doing this where I'd get 1,000 scrubs so I could make some money and put that towards it, but that's funny. I think I've made $3 so far. That would be nice, Chev, if we could all make a trip up there. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What did Tony say? What'd I miss? Oh my goodness. I know you said your truck broke down. And you haven't been asleep for what? 49? You haven't been asleep in 49 hours? What kind of bad news? Tony? Or if you prefer not to tell me on here, that's fine, I understand. But message me something. Guys, we've got to find a way of getting some kind of funding going here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we almost moved too, Bob, to Canada. Remember when they started that whole pipeline thing? We were going to move up there. Yeah, Martha, you're the only one that's sending, that's on Patreon though. Okay, Tony. Oh, Father in heaven, please be merciful to us, Lord. Please show your mighty hand and your mighty works. Right the things that have been wronged for so long. Bless those that have blessed others, Father. Heal those that are sick. Deliver those that are lost. Save those, Father. Have mercy on those people that don't understand or that have turned their backs because of something that we have done. Father, I pray earnestly from the bottom of my heart because I'm your child, because of your love, your steadfast love for us, Lord, that you open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing to those that are seeking your face so strongly. Lord, we need that hope. We need each other, and I know that you've brought us here together. Father, please show your mighty hand. Give them some relief, whether it's emotional, physical, financial, or spiritual. My Lord, my God, we need you. In Jesus' name. I just had a rock thrown. Did you guys hear that? Yes, amen and amen. When I get off of here, I'm going downstairs and I'm getting on my knees. No, it didn't hit the house. It hit the concrete right in front. Right in front here. Right by my truck is where it hit. That means they got to be on the side of the house. Yeah, it wasn't very big, but it was enough to get my attention. But they don't throw big stuff anyway here, except for what they threw on the roof. Guys, that still slays me. What did they throw on the roof that didn't roll? It couldn't have been a cat. No, I would have seen it, Bob. I mean, I've got a 10-12 pitch roof. There's no way it would have rolled. Now, what they just threw sounded like a flat rock. Absolutely. No, I don't know. People have said that before. Corn cobs, Darlene, you're funny. That's cute. Oh, that was adorable. It is. And that's what I'm saying. There's no way they're going to throw a rock up there and it not roll. That corner on the other side is a 10-10 pitch. This corner right here is a 10-12 pitch. And there's no way. You still think it was a cat? Don't you think you would have heard the cat make noise when it landed, though, Blue? Yeah, but then we would have hit it. We would have heard it hit the ground. There was 3 thuds on the house. Unless, like I was telling the grandkids, unless there was a small one up there and they were just jumping around. But yeah, you're right. Martha did sound like metal. Do you guys notice the cough is gone? I don't know, Bob. It's freaking me out. Poop. I don't think you'd hear poop like that, Tony. From that high up, I think it would have broken something. I don't know. It's just really weird. Yeah, that stuff works really well right now so far on GERD. God willing. But now I'll see how long in between I have to take it to make it stop. Right, my stomach's not turning. I'm not coughing. There's no burning in my throat. The burn is gone. Oh yeah, they can jump. Yeah, I know they can jump. That's what I was just wondering. Yeah, it was a crazy night. No, Bob, for my GERD, what I did was, I got some water, probably about 5 ounces of water. I put 10 drops of chamomile, 10 drops of, what was the other one? 10 drops of dandelion, and this last one is one I just picked up. It's called Andrographis, Andrographis. Andrographis. and I put it in the water, in a small amount of water, and I go ahead and I stir it up and I drink it, and it has, yeah, it's all naturopathic. And thank you, Martha. And there's only about 4 drops of the andrographis in there, and I mix it up and I drink it, and it soothes my stomach, soothes my throat, and I stopped coughing. As you can tell, guys, I'm not coughing. And I think so far it looks to be like it lasts at least 4 hours. At least 4 hours. But I will tell you, the first cup that I took, I made a little bit more. Yes, it is, Bob. Ouch. I have tried just about everything for my GERD. Some things work, some things have not. Some things work for a short period of time. But it is a breakthrough if it continues. What's the matter? You okay? But andrographis, I get it in a tincture form. Of course, I get a lot of them because you can do them sublingual, and I think it goes into your system faster and better if you do it that way. And anytime I tell you to mix it in water, you just hold. I'll ask you to hold it in your mouth for as long as you can before you swallow, because it will you know, get into your bloodstream faster. Okay, it's a sublingual basically. So then you swallow it. Now, andrographis is an anti-inflammatory. Let's see. They've also used it for cancer. They've used it for high blood pressure, which I don't have. But a lot of people back in the day used to use andrographis for colds and the flu. Well, I got my GERD from them doing the EGDs to check my stomach. The last one that they did, that's when they put that tube down your throat and look at your stomach. The last one they did, the first 2, I didn't feel anything. In fact, I didn't even know when I got out that they had done anything because I didn't feel anything. The last one, my throat burned really bad. And I think they messed up that, what's called LES. And it's a lower esophageal sphincter. And that's the thing that opens up. I don't know, Martha, but yeah, and I don't drink soda, so that works. But I know for a while, and I know if you take DGL before you're finished eating, that will help. I know that if you drink aloe juice, I drink the berry kind. If you drink aloe juice before you go to bed, it'll help. But this is something new that I just started today. So it's what? Somewhere around 3 o'clock in the morning. No, you don't have a booty in your belly. You have plenty of sphincters, though. Those are the little things that open up. Ah ha ha, ah ha ha. You're so funny, Bob. Anyways, if this works, I'm going to put it on my website. I'll go ahead and put the... Yeah, it says 3:41. I had to wait for one of you guys to talk because that's the only time I can tell what time it is. But I'll go ahead and I'll put it on my website. I mean, on my Facebook. You know, the recipe for it. You guys can try it. But just remember, it's dandelion tincture, chamomile tincture, and andrographis. And of course, I drink the pH balanced water. But so far, it's stopping the cough. And the cough is 100% from the GERD. The turmeric milk I was drinking before I went to bed, because that's also, turmeric is also, as you know, an anti-inflammatory, but, thank you, Diana. But turmeric's used for pain. You can take turmeric milk if you can drink milk. Make some warm milk, put some turmeric in it and drink it. Yeah, you put it in milk. They call it golden milk. They've been using it for centuries. And actually, a lot of doctors will tell you if you have GERD not to drink milk, but they're wrong. You know, I'm sorry, you know I don't like the word wrong. But, you know, if you have H. pylori and most people don't realize whether they have an acid in their stomach or too much acid. So instead of trying to find out which one you have, they just give you something for too much acid, where a lot of people's problems is not enough acid. And then, of course, you get the same symptoms as you do with too much acid. So if that's the case, then turmeric milk would help you tremendously if you don't have enough acid in your stomach, which I don't. Not your kind of cookie, Shiv. I just, like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm trying to gain or maintain the weight, there wouldn't be anything sugar in my system. Yeah, well, like I said, Bob, a lot of doctors don't even bother finding out whether you have enough hydrochloric acid or not. They just give you PPIs. Hey, Brietta, how are you, hon? And that's a proton pump inhibitor, which are dangerous, really dangerous for your kidneys. And now they're trying to take a lot of them off the market, and they've got all these warnings out because they cause kidney failure. And I'm begging people to get off of those and statin drugs. Begging them. I know they work immediately, but I'll find another way, I promise. And if this works, it's working for me right now. Exactly, Nala. Yeah, they didn't do that to me, Bob. They didn't check how much acid I had. All they did was tell me that my stomach looked angry and that I had H. pylori. And then when they were done, I ended up with GERD because I didn't have GERD before that. Now, you can take HCl with betaine, which is hydrochloric acid. You can take that with betaine, but you have to be very careful when you do it. Exactly, Bob. Oh, Tony. You need to take a deep breath, Tony, and picture those guardian angels around you to protect you. Take a deep breath, hon. Exactly, Chev. Or let's just hope that in a month's time that I'm healed instead of it just working. If it actually does what it's supposed to do and it heals my GERD, there you go. Then I can work at one thing at a time. Get rid of the GERD, then work on the H. pylori again, And then everything else should fall back into place. Like I said, I'm not going to quit. I will find a way. That's the same thing I say, Tony. That is so cute. I hear an owl. Hey, Pammy, how are you? You just woke up? I'm just getting ready to go to bed. Oh, normal people in their normal hours. I don't know. One of these days, I'm sure I'm going to have to do that. Turn my days and nights back around. That should be interesting, huh? I'll just have to make it a 24-hour thing. Exactly, Bob. They do, Diana, but they're in a position where they don't really have a choice. You know, someone stops breathing, you can only do what you can do. I mean, I've seen them knock out teeth and everything else. Exactly. Tony, stop. Oh, you guys are bad. Belly button. Oh my gosh, that's it. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go, guys. Everybody's getting up. I guess that means they're going to start making noise and stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and go. I'll probably be live again tomorrow night. Okay, Nala, I'm going to bed anyway. But I want to tell you guys all that I love you, and God bless you, and I'll be praying tonight big time. Okay, or this morning. Okay, I will, Bob. But good night, everyone. God bless you all, and I'll talk to you very soon. Good night.